My name is Ryan Kahn, and I did number 65 of the chemistry problem. So the problem is, if 1 gram of aluminum hydroxide reacts with 3 grams of sulfuric acid, what is the mass of water produced? So we first realized that this equation is not balanced, so to do so, we added a 2 in front of the aluminum hydroxide, a 3 in front of the sulfuric acid, and the 6 in front of the H2O. So since there are 2 things reacting with each other to form the H2O, we have to do 2 separate equations. So first one is involving the aluminum hydroxide. So since there is 1 gram of aluminum hydroxide, we multiply this by 1 mole of aluminum hydroxide over the grams of aluminum hydroxide, which is 78.0056 grams of aluminum hydroxide. Then we multiply this by, since these are not ones in front of the molecules, we have to multiply it by, so these are 6 moles of H2O over 2 moles of aluminum hydroxide. And then, since we're trying to find the mass of the H2O, we multiply it by mass of H2O normally. So what that is 18.0152 grams H2O over 1 mole of H2O. So then when you calculate all of this out, this cancels, this cancels, 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 cancels. This all comes out to be 0.693 grams of H2O. Now for the second equation, we're using this. So it says there's 3 grams of sulfuric acid, and we're multiplying this by 1 mole of sulfuric acid all over the mass of the sulfuric acid, which comes out to be 98.079 grams of sulfuric acid. Then, since these are not ones, we have to multiply it by 6 moles of H2O over 3 moles of sulfuric acid. And then, since we're trying to find the mass of the H2O, we multiply it by the mass normally, like we did up there, over 1 mole. This comes out to be 1.102 H2O. Since this is the least, this is a limiting reactant, which means that the aluminum hydroxide is limiting reactant.